I didn't realize, Cheryl, that you had Ray Kroc like in your orbit way back then, and now yours was the first acquisition post Warren Buffett. You're around some serious legends of American business. I'm going to stay close to you. Can I
I,
stay close to you? Just keep me somewhere in your orbit.
Adam, I've just been so blessed. I really have. I've had the opportunity to work with just some brilliant leaders. I've learned so much from them in restaurants, in home building, in just in life. And, and the funny thing without being overly sappy is with all the great leaders that I've learned from, and like I said, just unbelievable. My dad probably had the greatest influence on who I am as a person, and who you
Mm.
are as a person, I think shows up on who you are as a leader.
So, speaking of your father, like what type of family environment did you grow up in? Was it expected you'd go into business? Could you do whatever you wanted to do? Or your parents just hands off on career stuff? Or some families have real, specific
Yeah.
expectations?
So I grew up in a family where both my parents worked. My mom was a very successful fashion designer, and she was gone most of the time. She traveled the
Mm.
world to have her samples and stuff made. So I actually was pretty definite that I didn't want to have a business career. In fact, I went to school to be a special education teacher because I was going to be home when my kids got home in the afternoon. I was going to make sure they had birthday parties and they got to do things that I just didn't get to do because I was a spoiled brat because my mom wasn't home. And so I grew up with a lot of resentment. It took me a long time to really appreciate why, the what, and the why of what she did and how she was trying to provide for our family and set an example for me and my sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so no, my career aspirations were very different. Like I said, I planned on being a school teacher, particularly around special education, and I did a lot of that work with McDonald's. But my McDonald's career started and I went to an advertising agency eventually, and then one of my clients, Del Webb, hired me, and I've really never looked back.